wasn't prepared to go live. Let's see. I got to take my case off because I don't have my tripod in there. I got to take that off so I can plug my phone in because my battery's almost dead. Oh, yeah, I went live earlier. I was going to do some pouring, solar pouring out in my garage. I didn't. Oh, I'm not even set up. Oh, man. Oh, turn on some lights. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. If there's anybody in here, I'll turn some ambience on fire for you. Fireplace. Let's see. I got to get my laptop going. uh, I guess. Yeah. Like I said, just bear with me a few moments so I get everything situated. I know we already got one person. Amy Harold, Mo Silver, Littlefoot. Woo! Good to see you, Littlefoot. Good to see you, Amy, Mo Silver. I'm just turning on my laptop. I just got done Michael Stackings. I was listening. I was listening to him. I always enjoy his stream. Always. He got talking coins, and I was looking at a couple of my slab coins, my NS70s. I've showed them before, and I was trying to research and look up their values. It varies. They're certified through NGC. Uh, where is my mouse? Where's my mouse? Squeak, squeak. There it is. Is that turned on? Well, yeah. How do you guys put up with me? Oh my. Let's see. Let me open up a new tab. Let me open up a new tab. I can see the chat better once I get this going. Thank you so much, each and every one of you, for stopping by. Um, there it is. Blue collar stacker, what's going on, brother? Woo! Yeah, I went live earlier today for a short, just towards evening. I was going to go live about 9 o'clock. I was going to do some silver pours, some tiki pours, like this. Not in copper though. I was going to do some silver ones. But I spoke to the tiki gods. I spoke to the tiki gods. I did a short on it. I put it out there, and they said no. Tomorrow night. Hey, Frenchie, how you doing? Good to see you. Got my chat up on my laptop so I can see. Amy's stalking you. She's jealous about the booby. Oh my. Thank you so much. Yeah, smash that like button. I appreciate it. Need a silver dragon head. Yeah, I do. You know, I have often thought about doing a silver dragon head. I really have. And like I was saying, I think you were out there my last live stream. Uh, I think you're talking about these ones. Of course, I got the angry dragon. He's a he's a special dragon. He's an angry one. Yeah, he's the one that made a steam explosion when I quenched him. Uh, it's a brass, it's a copper alloy brass made of nickel and copper. And I think there might be just a little bit of tin in there. A little bit of tin. I'm just curious on the weight on this guy. Like I said, I wasn't really prepared to go live. I kind of jumped into it, but I'm on regular. Let's see. Let's see what that bad boy weighs. 13.26 ounces. Wow. That. If you haven't listened to me, maybe you have. You need one. Yeah. Woo. A silver or a bronze or a copper. I've only got the one bronze. I've only got the one. I've only poured bronze once. I knew it was not pure copper. I wasn't for sure the alloy, but this is brass and nickel. It was very difficult to melt because my two autos furnace only goes up to 1200 degrees Celsius, and it takes a little hotter temperature to melt the nickel. Nickel's a little bit hotter, but everything you buy has a built-in factor, like your vehicles. You're only supposed to go 55 to 65 miles per hour on the roads, but it's got a built-in factor. You can go like 100, 120. Now the furnaces and stuff, they're built in the same thing. If you set it for like 1200 degrees Celsius, it can go a little bit more. Hey, collector, what's going on? You're up late. You caught me. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Uh, but silver, I'm not sure about this, the consistency, because there's a lot of uh, there's nickel in there, but copper and silver have about the same density, so they'd be about the same weight. So if I was to say this copper, pure copper dragon, if I was to weigh this one actually is 10.91 ounces of pure 99 copper. If I was to pour that, of course, I would want to have troy ounces, but it's going to give me a rough idea on what it would be in troy ounces. And let me see, that would be 9.94 troy ounces of silver, roughly, if that was silver. That'd be a nice, that'd be a nice piece. Yeah, yeah, it would. Take a lot of silver to pour that dragon. Oh yeah, yeah. But there's the one of the copper ones. This is the last one I just poured just the other day. Um, I did my copper pours. The bronze dragon. Oh, look at him. That's it's it's golden. I can't remember what they call that. I think they call that something when you got copper. Yeah, you've got copper and nickel. What do they call it? Hey, Jeff Rubin, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see each and every one of you. Please smash that like button. Awesome. Michael Stacking. Woo! Yeah, what I was listening to, I was just, I took out, I can't find my 2025 book. I was looking that up, but I was looking this up. The, some of my MS-70s that I got. Uh, I've showed this before, but this is the Burnish Silver Eagle, signed by signed by the chief engraver, John McCanty. If I'm pronouncing that right, it was the first day of issue 2017 W Eagle MS-70. I love Morgan's blue collar. Don't get me wrong, but I do love my American Silver Eagles as well. That's one I got in the slab. Ah man, if I was more prepared, I could have took out my 1883 Carson City, my MS-63. I could show that. But this one is the emergency production. It's an MS-70, 2021. In the first 50 boxes. That's another one that I've gotten. That's a pretty coin. These are graded by NGC, and those are real. They're not fake. I know you did some research and some study on the fake slabs. They are out there. I don't own any. I don't want to own any. Now let me see what everybody's saying in the chat. Amy Harold, awesome. So good to see you. Gatioso, buenas noches, señorita. ¿Cómo está? Plywood. Woo, good to see you. I had that same problem again earlier, Jeff. I wasn't prepared, anyways. When I did that live, you were out there, and I didn't have a whole lot of time. I had a few things to batten down around the house, and I was having those same cramps again, probably at 8:30. I've got to drink more water. I've got to drink more water. I got to get more fluids in me. Just regular coffee isn't going to do it. It hydrates you. I've been doing a lot of work and stuff around my home, things I need to get done, and I've been working a lot with my hands, and that's making it even more strenuous. So last night that happened, and then tonight it started to happen. And scrap metal racing, if you all know scrap metal racing, he gave me the idea of a remedy that he knew about. You take a tablespoon of mustard. I'm lacking maybe a little potassium, maybe some magnesium, and then not drinking enough water. And that's why my feet shine. Stafford, good to see you, brother. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Good to see you. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. I'm chatting away. The bird can chat. You know that. I'm missing half my chat, and I apologize. I need to take a seat back here and look more at the computer than everything on my desk. Seeing blue collars out here. Let's see. Let's get some Morgans up front. Oh, I got silver eagles, silver eagles, silver eagles. Okay, well, I'll just put that stack of Morgans right there. And just put that. These are older Morgans. There's nothing too special about most of those, but I got a stack of those. Maple Leafs, all different types. American Silver Eagles, they're all over there. like those ship coins, eh? I know quite a few of you like ship coins. I know I like them. uh, pickle juice. Yeah, I've heard that. I have heard that before. But the mustard thing seemed to work. I did a video, a short on it. It's kind of funny. I just did a video on a tiki god tonight. It was supposed to be for members only because I am monetized now. Not at the 4,000 watch hour levels or 1,000, but at the 3,000 level. And I have members. I think I have 9 members currently. There's a few of you out there now. Amy Harold is one. Thank you so much. Jeff Rubin is another one. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate each and every one of you. I did set my memberships down to 99 cents for those that would like to join. Uh, so it's fairly reasonable for everybody, whoever wants to join. Yeah, Jeff. Okay. uh, you don't want me to break a hip, do you? But yeah, uh, it's pretty awesome. My next goal is 1,000 subs, which I think right now I'm at. I keep fluctuating 950, 949. It bounces around. I've gained quite a bit of subs in the past couple of weeks. Um, I'm working on emojis. I got to get the emojis coming. Yeah, them are coming next. Uh, I've worked on the memberships, for level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5. I'm working on some emojis. That may take me a little bit. I'm trying to decide on what I want to do for emojis. But those will be coming. It may take me a week or two to get those, but I will have those for the members to be able to use. Powerade better than Gatorade. Yeah. Electrolytes. Yeah, I have some drinks out there. I had some with electrolytes. I just bought a whole case at Sam's Club um, a couple of weeks ago, and I got the ones with no sugar because Mrs. Hebert is a diabetic and she can't have sugar. And I can have all the sugar I want, but I try to steer away from that. But how is everybody tonight? I see a lot of people, a lot of members, a lot of brothers, a lot of sisters, a lot of friends. And that's what you guys all mean to me. And, you know, um, I really enjoy having you. And I see one of my newest sisters here, my newest sisters, and me and her are so similar. It's not funny. Arr, arr, arr. Collector. I love you, girl. You're my newest sister. And where you been? You know, I know we just subscribed to each other not that long ago, and then got our brother Plywood out there. He's an awesome guy too. Pedalite is really good. Yeah, I've heard that. Plywood, thank you so much. I need to get some of that in me. Electrolytes, Pedialyte, a little bit of potassium. I should have when I went to the store today down in the city. I was down there. I had to do some shopping, had to get some things. I should have bought me some bananas, and I didn't. That would have helped out dramatically. Doing very well, Sean. I hope you are as well. You have wow. I have 17 subs. You add all my your personality accounts up. Okay. You had me for a second there because I said, whoa, what happened? How did you get 1,700 subs? I know there was another one of my subscribers. Thank you very much, Blue Collar. No problem. You have to get up early. Yeah. Yeah. I've been getting up a little early, going to bed late. A lot of things to do. I appreciate it, and I fully understand. I really appreciate you, Blue Collar, for stopping in here. Thank you so much, brother. That's my blue brother. Yes, sir. Um, if you're not sub to Blue Collar, go check him out. He's an awesome guy. He's got an awesome channel. I'm gonna try to get his link right now, and I'm gonna post it up there. If you're not sub to Blue Collar, go check him out. Uh, give him a like, a comment, uh, give him a sub if you're not sub to him. And I'd be honored if you told him that T-Bird sent you. I'd really appreciate it. Let me see here. I'm going to copy his channel ID. I'm going to come back down here, throw it up in the chat. And periodically, I'm going to do this for a lot of my subscribers that do come in here. Each and every one of you need to really check each other out and grow with this community. Um, then we got our sister, my new sister, Collector. I'm going to throw her link up there too. Hold on, I'm going to open her up in a new window. Really very awesome. I thought you were gone, Blue Collar. Yeah, you're very welcome. Yeah, go give Blue Collar a like, a thumbs up, and give him a sub if you're not subscribed to him. Make sure to put a comment in there. Make sure, because that way there it sticks. Uh, and then YouTube has no reason to take it away after 24 to 48 hours. 48 hours, because that's what they usually do. And my sister Collector, she's an awesome gal. Me and her must have been twins somewhere in another life, because we do and the same thing. There's a lot of things that me and her have in common, and she seems like she's such an awesome person. It's unbelievable. But let me see here. I got to open her a new link. I'll grab her link and I'll throw that in there. Go give her a like, a comment if you're not subbed to her. Let's see, where is her channel? Right there, there it is. Let's see, share, copy. Come back to my channel. There it is, right there. Boom. But make sure to give her a thumbs up, comment, a like. And if you do, I'd also be honored as well if you just let her know that T-Bird sent you. Go check her out. She's got an awesome hunt going on right now. Yeah, she does. She's got a hunt. You better go check out her videos. I think she's giving away some awesome silver. Yes, she is. Psst, psst, go check her out. Yeah. You know, I I'm gonna watch the videos, and I have been watching them, Collector. Um, but Rubberneck. Oh my, wow, good to see you. Good to see you, Rubberneck. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Tim, how you doing, Tim? Good to see you. Awesome. Uh, yeah, I want you all to go check out Collector. Check out her hunt. Do a little research. Check out her videos. I can and would participate. I've been watching her lives. There's a couple of my watch or her videos and stuff on the hunt, and I could do that. I'm going to bow out because I want to be able to see somebody else receive that. I would feel so bad that if I went in there, and I've got all the information because I've been watching all of her hunting. I've been watching her hunting. Yes, I have. And I've been putting the clues together, but I'm not going to submit it because I want others to have the chance to get that. Look at, I'm happy. I'm set. I'm happy. I'm set. It's a lot of people see a lot of copper, but there's a lot of silver here too. I mean, these are some of my cookie pours. Somebody was talking about it the other day on another channel. I've got to clean the bottom ones up. I can't get this out because I I poured these separately, and that's a copper pour. It's got the black patina oxide on it. I haven't cleaned it up yet, and I haven't stamped it, but this is number 2. And then I poured a silver cookie topper for it, and they fit together almost like a jigsaw puzzle. They almost snap in together. They pretty much snap in together. That's a T-Bird cookie, heart cookie. They may come up for sale just before Valentine's Day, possibly. I don't know. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing very well. Old Pilon. Yeah, there's a new name I haven't seen. How you doing? Good to see you. Uh, Thank you so much for stopping by. You just got connected. Let me see. I'm that little. I got to figure out how to get that off to your laptop where you got that 100 the face, the bouquet, the smiley face, and the heart. There's a way to get rid of that. There's a way to get rid of that. I kind of want to get rid of that because every time it goes on there, I can't see it. Oh, check you out, Jeff. Awesome, awesome, Jeff. Good that you connected with her. That's awesome. That's awesome. Let me see. There was something else I wanted to share with you guys or show you. I lost track. I'll probably be staying on the live stream probably, I don't know, another 10, 15 minutes, and then I'll probably head out. Um, Mrs. T-Bird's going to be getting done work around midnight or shortly after. Um, I know Blue Collar's already gone. Um, I was gonna. I went over all the ones I had on the desk. I didn't get a chance to take out my other prospectors, and that was one I don't think I showed last night. I was an 84. I got several 84s. That one's got some nice toning that I like that's going on, but I need to put those in some of these plastic flips. Like I have these. There was one I was showing last night on the live stream, and I broke the seal on it. I've got a lot of these plastic airtight flips. I need to get these in there. I said I was going to do it last night. I never got around to it. Um, but yeah, let's see. Another thing, collector. I don't know. Are you into collecting rocks and stuff? Yeah, I collect geodes and rocks. There's a big chunk of fool's gold I found out in the wild. Pyrite. Check out that chunk of pyrite. Isn't that awesome? I know I got other subscribers, Rock Hounding Huntress and Minty Cactus. They love rock collecting. Uh, they got some awesome rocks. I do everything from A to Z. If there's something to collect and something to do, I do it. I mean, it doesn't stop there. I mean, anything to do with radios, TVs, well, not TVs, but old stereo sets, typewriters. I've got typewriters and old antiques from the 1920s to 1950s. I collect a few of those. I got an old Singer sewing machine from the 1940s or 50s. I forget the year, but I collect a lot of that. I'm a bit of a collector myself. Keep crystals and small colored rocks. Yeah, yeah, awesome. Yeah, yeah. I'll just show you a few of my geodes that I have. I got one. These are some of the smaller ones that I got. This is a big one that I got. I got that with my daughter, and we cracked it open together. She's got the other half, I believe. These are some other geodes that I got, which are really cool. I like geodes. This is the one that's got some crucicola on it. Another geode. Here's another one. I forget what that was called. I don't remember. I'm not as good as Rock Hounding Huntress or Minty Cactus. I got this cool crystal. I know what the name of that one was at one point in time. I forget the name of it. But yeah, if there's something, yeah, they are cool, Sean. I like them. You're a fool. That's gold. Woo! Yeah, he said. Oh, I wish that is gold. I'll tell you what. Uh, I a lot of times pyrite pyrite kind of flakes off, and this doesn't. I thought it was, but I do have acid testers, and I was a fool because I was just making sure because I found this. I said, "Wow, look at that! There's some pyrite," but it wouldn't flake off like it notoriously does. A lot of pyrite is flaky. I tested it with my acid solutions. I got acid solutions. I tested it. It's not gold, so it's pyrite. And like I said, one time I was a little foolish and I tested it without my PPE, and I got an acid burn right on my where my cuticle is right down there, and it's right up there to the top now. It's taken many months for that to grow out. Many months for me not wearing my PPE, testing my. Oh, I'll show you the little collection. Yeah, I'll even show you guys the ring that Mrs. T-Bird got me. Oh, I forgot. There's a gold pocket watch coming off my set here. Yeah, these were the pieces I was testing to see. They're computer scrap pieces, and I got 24 karat gold that's on there. It's some pretty thick 24 karat gold, but there's 24 karat gold on those pieces, and I plan on using acids to take the gold foils off from that and whatnot, or I'll either deplate them and get the 24 karat gold out, and I'll put that away. Look at that! Check that out. I think I've showed this before. Mrs. T-Bird got that for me. I haven't really shown it a whole lot. I think I showed it like once. Um, yeah, and she even had it inscribed. It's sterling silver. And somebody, I forget who it was. I can't get it to focus. Come on. I know I can get it to focus. Zoom in on it. Will it focus now? No. Dang it. Uh, no, I can't get it to focus. But I think you could. There it is. There it is. She had it inscribed. T-Bird. Yeah. I don't. Let's see. No, I'll get it stuck in that finger. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Mrs. T-Bird got that for me. That was awesome of her. That was very awesome. And seeing that you are out here, collector, remember I told you this was one of my very first copper pours. You tell me what you see there. I know you're on one of my lives, and I told you my aura. It must be my aura about birds. I'm always pouring birds. Have I got it held right? Yes, I do. You see the phoenix in there? I do. That's pretty awesome. My very first pour, I was dabbling with copper, and I mean, I hadn't poured copper, and copper is a difficult metal to pour. Flying dragon, yeah, could be a flying dragon. Yeah, yeah, it could be. And there's the. I was talking to you about some of the other pours I did. That's the waterfall pour. It wasn't a purpose pour; it was an accident. But I, instead of melting it, Michael Stacken told me it looked like a waterfall, and I talked about that. Yeah, and I decided to keep that, not to remelt it. But here's some of the other, some of my first pours. I forget how much that was. It's one of my first bar pours. Let's see. Let's get that rock off there. I forget even how much that thing weighed. But I started off pouring silver, and then I moved to doing copper because pouring copper is harder than pouring silver, and it made me a better by pouring, doing the hard thing. I wouldn't. I don't pour because it's easy. I wanted to pour because it was hard to do. Something that John F. Kennedy said, something like that. And by doing the hard stuff, made it better and easier for me to do the easy stuff. Not that silver pouring is easy. And that right there in troy ounces is 3.85 troy ounces. Make sure I'm on troy ounces. Yep, 3.85 troy ounces. I'm going to zoom you guys in here a little bit. You can see that. I'm set on Troy. Let's see, make sure I'm looking at the chat. Stacking Surfer. Woo! Good to see you, brother. Thank you so much for stopping in. Stacking Surfer. Always a pleasure to see you. I see you pop in every once in a while. And like I said, this is another one that I had poured back in my earlier days. That's 1.68. And it was a teardrop. It was one of my first pours that I did. And I didn't quite have enough silver metal. So I ended up deciding to make a silver topper for it, and I made a silver topper for it. It fit just like a jigsaw puzzle. So I got a little teardrop. That was some of my first pours. And then I think another one I poured, I, that one is 1.24 ounces of Troy silver. I don't remember the date, but that's one of mine that I kept, 1.25 ounces. Teardrop. Got little ripples on it. Then, of course, I got the T-Bird cookie pours with a copper, and they fit together like a jigsaw puzzle. I got those. Uh, multiple pours. And the same thing on all the other ones, the dragons, the phoenixes that are over there. Yeah, there's a lot of weight on this table. Yeah, my sister from Alaska, Deneen, says it's going to cave in one of these days. It's going to cave in. Number 3. That was difficult because of the stem. I nailed it like a pro, though. I poured that. That was a very difficult pour because of the stem and how long you had to do it. I got that video. It's out there in my playlist. I think would burn Down the house if I tried to pour. Yeah, like I said, I forget who the subscriber was, but I have a new subscriber, and they were talking about pouring copper and doing copper for the first time. I haven't yet reached out with them yet, um, but I did send them inside of a message in one of their comments. I just told them to make sure to do their homework first. Don't just start off thinking that you can pour. You're talking about, I mean, I'm dealing with 1200 degrees Celsius metals when I pour my silver and do my copper. Celsius, 1200 degrees Celsius. That's some extremely hot metals. And when you're talking copper, even though you're using pure copper, whatever type of copper you use, not all copper is pure. A lot of the copper that I have that I'm using that I melt with is pure 999 copper. I have other copper that's lesser, uh, but any copper gives off toxic fumes. Yeah, I am getting close. If that's you're referring to me stacking server to close to 1,000 subs, yeah, I think I'm only like 50, 51 away. Um, but if you do pour, you have to have a right type of furnace. You have to have a little bit of knowledge on molten metal and the arts of using and working with molten metal, which I've done welding all and metal. I got a metal shop history from back from high school and working around a garage and taking a torch and melting things and welding and soldering and all that. And you need to have a little experience. Just don't jump into something that you don't know about. Do your homework. Wear your proper PPE. Um, have a well ventilated area because the copper does have fumes and they are caustic and they're caustic and poisonous to you if you're in an enclosed area. You could cause yourself some deathly harm. So I recommend not to do it unless you do your homework. Start off slow, do your homework, find out what you need, find out what you need to do. Get some proper PPE. PPE is personal protection equipment, gloves, safety shield, and whatnot. Um, there is a lot to it. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. I seem to have mastered well. Am I the best at it? No, probably not. Am I comfortable with it? I am comfortable, but I don't let it go to my head. Every time when that I've been there, I usually have my laptop along there with me because I my glasses ain't the greatest. I need new prescriptions, but I usually always got my laptop out there so I can see and read the chat better. But I don't always answer the chat. And the reason why I don't, because I'm trying to bring you something I enjoy to do, and I want to share that joy with you. And but I also have to be safe while I'm doing it. So I can't have my nose stuck right inside the chat questions because I don't want to cause any harm to myself, especially when I'm doing it live, which I could because I could get sidetracked and not be paying attention, and I could do something wrong and cause a fire or something. And like I said, I'm yes, choose your battles wisely. But I'd love to be able to sit there and read everything that's in there. I always can't, but I like to keep my mind on task when I'm pouring. And a lot of times, if you watch some of the old videos and some of the old lives of me pouring, you can see and hear the excitement of how much I enjoy doing it. And that's why there's so much copper on this table. And at some point in time, yes, there's some of it that's going to be given away on the GA. And yeah, we all know Yankee. Yeah, we do. You watch that video. I've done a few celebrations, 250 and a 500 celebration. If you're there for my 750,000 sub celebration, there's the Lazy Susan. If you win on my channel, you'll get a second chance to spin the Lazy Susan for a guaranteed the race the rigged wheel to win. If you win, you're going to win a second prize, depending on whether it's 90%, if it's a gram coin, if it's a 90% half dollar, if it's a Ben Franklin, whatever's on the wheel, every little spot is going to be a win. It could be a T-Bird hat. Yeah, it could be a T-Bird hat. That's mine. You can't have that one, but I've got more of them. It could be a T-Bird shirt. Yeah, there's a lot. And some of the winter, oh, not that one. No, not that one. That one's not that one. Where are mine? And my next celebration, everyone that does win on my celebration will get one of my T-Bird pens. It's going to be a complimentary gift, along with maybe a bottle cap opener of their color, of their choosing. Oh, let's see. There's been a lot of you. I've got a lot of silver left. I've sent a few out for gifts. I got purple, red, green. I think I'm all out of blue. T-Bird stacking and collecting. I got all the kinds of trinkets. I got all other kinds of trinkets. Let's see here. And then usually like for the ladies, I'll usually give whoever wins, I'll always give them the choice. I mean, if they win something, this isn't the guy, but if they're one of my sisters, they'll take their pick on a little file. What do they call it? An emery board? Little emery board file. It's just an extra gift, other than the second rigged wheel to win over there on the Lazy Susan. Woo! Guaranteed to win. Yes. Yeah, Amy, you got one of my last celebration, didn't you? Yeah, didn't I send you one? I sent you one. It was one of the birds. I don't think I have any of the birds left. If I remember right, it was the bird. Yeah. I don't got many of these left either, but then I got the T-Bird pins. I got the T-Bird pins. Usually I'll throw one of those in. Yeah, they've got a little protective cover to protect them. I don't know if I can get this one peeled back or not. It's a little piece of plastic and you can peel it back. I didn't get that corner quite right. There it is. I'll peel this one. Maybe I can just keep one for myself. Yeah, I should probably keep one for myself. Little T-Bird pen. They're very, very shiny. They're nice. They're nice. But there's other things in that. I ended up at the beginning of my video. You're back. Yeah, I apologize. I said I didn't have no more blue. Yeah, I got blue. I got blue. I got green. I got purple. I got red. I got silver. There's a few colors. I think all the black are gone. But them are going to be like complimentary prizes when somebody wins on my 750 1000 sub celebration. It's going to be an extra. You're not just going to win the guy. You're going to win. You're going to get a pen. You're going to get a pin, a pen, a bottle cap opener. Not many of those left though. Not many of those left. And maybe, yeah, maybe I just might throw in a T-Bird water bottle. Yeah, bird's the word. Yeah, I got different colors: burgundy, red, blue, black, red. Maybe we'll throw one of those in. You don't know. You never know. Green, I'm not sure. I don't think I have any green water bottles. If you're referring to the water bottles, but thank you so much, Amy, for being a member. Michael Stacken, I think, had got a gifted membership. I think he didn't he? I know OC Stacker did the other night. He got gifted. He's not even here. Where is OC Stacker? Has anybody seen OC Stacker? I know Jeff Rubin's a member. Yeah, there was a few. Littlefoot's a member. I think I got 9 members. 9. The water bottle is good. Yeah, it is nice. And thank you so much once again, Amy Harrell. I appreciate you and each and every one of you. Take care, Stacking Server. Have a good night. Thank you so much for stopping by. Always good to see Stacking Surfer. He does an amazing show. Yeah, there's let's see. He, I think, I think Stacking Surfer's probably gone. Is anybody here not sub to Stacking Surfer? Let's see. I want to see the comments. Let me know if you're not sub to Stacking Surfer. If you're not, he does an amazing videos and lives. I don't get to each and every one of his, but I try to check him out when I can. Um, let me grab his link. Like I said, I'm going to try to, every live, I'm going to try to grab at least 3 people, 3 of my subscribers and people that I'm subscribed to. And I'm going to try to share them out. Let's see. Hopefully he didn't come back or he left. Hopefully. So it'll be a surprise. So if we have anybody in here that is not subscribed to Stacking Surfer, go give him a subscription. Give him a sub. Hit the like button. Leave him a comment so it sticks. YouTube knows you're not a bot. And if you would, I would be honored if you'd tell him and sub to him and tell him that T-Bird sent you and that he can read that. I would appreciate it. I'd be honored. Thank you. Hey, Duck. Respect to the fellow stackers from Scotland. Awesome. Scotland. Brother. Yeah. You know, speaking of Scotland, um, I've got uh, French, English, and Irish. That's my background heritage. Um, my daughter had recently did a, what do they call that family tree thing where she sent something away and from the genetics to find out our family tree and all that stuff, and they did like a DNA type swab or thing. I come to find out I have more Scottish in me than Irish, and I always thought like Scottish and Irish were kind of the same thing, but they're not. I've, I've I think it was 5% Scottish, or no, that was Irish. 5% Irish and 10% was Scottish. So I'm more Scottish than I am Irish, but I guess I have Irish, Scottish, English, and French. Did you miss the pour? No, you didn't. You didn't. My hands were doing the same thing again tonight. They started cramping up a little bit, and I didn't. I wasn't quite prepared. Rasbabo. I did a little short, a little tiki god short. I spoke with the tiki gods, and they said no, not tonight. Go check that short out after Rasbabo. I posted it earlier just before Michael Stacking's live stream. It's kind of funny. I hope it brings a smile to somebody's face. That's all I'm trying to do. Papa Smurf, good to see you. Smurfs are from Ireland, where all the mythological creatures come from. Yeah, that's where all the mythological creatures come from. Yeah. Look at those mythological creatures. They glow in the dark. Ah, yeah. You guys want to see? You want to see? Let's see if I got my UV light here. I know I got my UV light here somewhere on the table. Oh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. All right. I'm going to go dark. We're going to go dark, guys. Hold on now. Ooh, are you scared? Are you scared? I get the fireplace on for you. Doesn't that look cool? I like it. I got those from Rock Hounding Huntress. Yeah, they're so cool. They're only found in Michigan, in the peninsula of Michigan. They're special rocks. Mrs. T-Bird got me a few. And it doesn't, you can't quite see it. I need to get a better type of UV light. This is just a simple one that she sent along to me. But they glow. They glow. I forget a little bit. I forget the history about them, what they were, um, but I had researched them, and I forget what it was that's in there. I wish he was here, but them are so awesome. You can see they're black and gray, but when you put ultraviolet light on them, check that out. And Mrs. T-Bird had bought me one that was a skull. It was black. I don't even need to have the light shut off so you can see them. It's made out of the same type of rock, and it's only found in the peninsula of Michigan. Yeah, they found it, I think, around in 2017. Uh, looper lights, looper lights. That's what they call them. The rocks. They're very cool. On my cell, links are not clickable, but on the laptop they are. Hmm. Yeah, I sometimes wondered that. I think on my laptop they are. I don't know about on my phone, but a lot of times I'm streaming or I'm on people's live streams or their videos and stuff on my cell phone, and some of them, some places I can't click on the links, and some I can. I don't know why. I'm gonna have to research that and why that is. Hey Cindy, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you so much. Always good to see you, Cindy. I'm just rattling off. I was showing my rocks and some of my pores, and they're showing some more of the coins. I actually got on after Michael's live stream. I was listening to him, and I was showing off some of my. I was researching some of my MS70s that I have. I have several of them, and then the two of them I showed just a little while ago. American Silver Eagles. I've got more than that. I mean, I've got some other stuff too that's graded by PCGS. Um, S, 1974 S. It's not my 71, but this is a Proof 69 DCAM. It's a clad coin, but I'd gotten that, and when I got it, it's clad, but it's an S. But the scratches are on that, but I got that for an extremely awesome price. I couldn't pass it up. I'm gonna tell you what I got it at. This is for collector. Yeah, let me show her this because I know she hasn't seen this before. I was a Star Trek fan from way back. Check this out, collector. I got the certificate of authenticity right there. Check that out. Star Trek. I forget if it's a turn. Woo! Captain James T. Kirk with the triplets. The trebles. What do you call those things? I forget. Trebles? The little fuzzy things. Remember him? That's an awesome coin. Like I said, me and you got so much in common. It's not funny. It's not funny. Oh, and here's another one. That was a 74. No, not my 74. Where's my 71? No, I was thinking of the Eisenhower. I've got two of these. Yeah, I got two of these. This is a 1971 Eisenhower that I got. It's not graded. It's just in a slab. I've got two actually. I got one. I got one that I had won on a subscriber, and I've got one that I had. I'm not sure which one that one is. The one that I had, the one that I received was better than the one that I had. And very soon, if Jeff is still out here, I know Jeff. He watches a lot of my videos. I think that I must have talked about it. Dandy Dave is out here, is he? Dandy Dave. Well, not the Tribbles. Yes, the Tribbles. Oh man, yeah. I think you were out here, Jeff, and I was talking about that. I've got to do a video on that. Oh yeah, I don't even want to weigh it. That would definitely overload. That's my Coinstar finds. Just about all my Coinstar finds from year to date. I'm gonna do a video on that count. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because that's a lot of change. Coinstars, of course, Coinstar finds. Now, needless to say, maybe a couple of them I found on the ground. If I see a quarter laying on the ground coming outside, Are you gonna walk by and not pick it up? I did a short on that. You're gonna walk by and be too afraid to pick up a quarter laying on the ground? Nah, if I see a quarter laying on the ground, it's mine. I'm gonna take it. Am I hurting for it? No, I'm not. But it's fun. It's in the hunt. When I do my Coinstars, every time I go there, when I go to the store, I'm not purposely going from store to store to store. It's just when I happen to go to a store that has a Coinstar, I'll walk by it and I'll check it out. I always take my phone out. I don't record everything. Sometimes I don't have my phone with me, but I'm always checking the Coinstar out, and I'm looking for silver. I'm looking for silver. I've only found silver 3 times this year, and one of them happened to have been a Mercury dime. Not sure where I had it out here, but I put it away. Now this is one of the silver finds that I'd found this year. Look at my magnifying glass. This is 1960. 1960D. Here's a 1960D I had found at the Coinstar. Pretty sure that was because I kept that out of the bag. I do coin roll hunting as well a lot of times, and I'd found this in one of my coin roll hunting. Um, it's a W, and they're tough to find. They're tough to find. Oh, come on, focus. You can see the mint mark right there. It's a W. W usually periodically about once, twice a month, get about $150 from the coin rolls from the bank, preferably customer rolls. And I go through customer rolls and I open them and I take out wheatback pennies or old nickels or old, I haven't found any silver dimes in a long time. I kind of stopped doing that, but every once in a while, periodically, I found a W or I'll find a silver quarter. I think one of the last silver quarters I may have found. Oh, let's see, is this constitutional? Um, it might have been this 1945. It might have been this 1945 that I found from a coin bankroll because I didn't have any Washington quarters. I had a lot of older stuff that was in here, like Mercury dimes. I didn't have any. I didn't have any of these quarters. None of those quarters were in there. Those were all finds from bankrolls. The older stuff, yeah, I've got older stuff here, like barber halves and barber dollars. Oh, let's see. Yeah, these are the barber quarters. A lot of these slicks. A lot of these slicks. That's a little pirate's treasure chest right there. Arrgh. Corner fish. World War II. Oh, I should have taken out what is that? Oh, that's my certificate of authenticity. That don't belong there. But yeah. Ooh, wow. 22 lakes. Awesome. Woo. Copper? Jeff said copper. You don't see the dollar that you found at McDonald's. No, you're right, Jeff. What did I ever even do with that? I did. You saw that video. Yeah, you did. Yeah, I was going through the drive-through and I looked out to the side and it looked like it was a $5 bill. I opened the door. I placed my order, opened the door, and I grabbed it. It was a dollar floating around McDonald's parking lot. Geez, what did I ever do with that dollar bill? Because that actually would go in that bag. You're right. Oh, man. Ah. Yeah, I'm notorious for having bills. I don't think I put it in there. I may have. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to try to find out what I did with that. I didn't spend it. But like I said, I've talked about this before too. I still got to go through a lot of my old books because I still have books with star notes. I love collecting star notes and unique numbers. unique serial numbers. That's 7222442. There's another star note. These are all ones I just found in the wild. I've got better star notes that I've collected and I've gotten throughout the years. I've even got $100 star notes. If you go back to my playlist, you can look at a lot of the old past videos and you can see a lot of them that I did. I remember what it was. I think it was Razbabo. Razbabo. Is he still out here? Was it you that was talking about if I had any tubes and I said yes, I would probably have them out here my next live? I think it was Razbabo. I got a tube of several tubes of Benjamin Franklin's. I never took them out. I never took them out, Razbabo. Oh, let's see here. Got the silver apple. It's plated. It's plated. It's not. It's not. I wish it was 100%, but it's plated silver. I'd pick that up at a garage sale. Oh, what was I looking for now? Hmm. For the meantime, yes. For the meantime, yes. A lot of times, I'm not sure if you're on the Eastern time zone, Dave, Dandy Dave. Um, a lot of times you will see me in the mornings around 11, anywhere from 11 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. Not every single day, but a lot of times I'll go on then. And I've taken a little time off from work this week and next week because I have a lot of things I'm trying to tend to around the house before the cold weather sets in, which it already is. This was like 41 degrees here, 7 o'clock this evening. I think it's below. It got down to 31.2 degrees last night. It was below freezing west, but usually around 11:30 ish. I'll sometimes get on Eastern Standard Time. Silver certificates are fun to collect. Yeah, they are. Silver certificates are awesome to collect. Oh man, I don't think I have any of my silver certificates out right now. I do got an old $2 bill. I don't know why this is out here. I have an old $2 bill. Oh, I think I remember. I got that. Yeah, I got an old red seal. I've got multiple $2 bill red seals. Um, I got multiple fives. I got silver certificates. I've got some that are really nice shape, really nice. Um, I've shown them before in the past. 90? Are you peeking? What are you talking about, collector? 90. 90. Oh, you're talking maybe 90. Are you talking 90? You talking about my Mickey Mouse? Didn't you, weren't you on? I showed those the other day. You're talking degrees. Crazy Untold. Another summer here. 90 today. Yeah, it was 90. It was 90 there where collector was today. 90. Ooh, I wish it was 90 here. It was about 71, 72 degrees. And it cooled off dramatically. Okay, I'll let you know, Amy. I'll let you know. I'm actually trying to get each and one of every date. I don't have a tube of those prospectors. I do got some rather nice prospectors, and I've got to put them in some air tights. I think I did show them yesterday. I don't think you were on, and just right after Michael's live stream. This is in 1985, and I think I had grabbed them and I was showing them because I was hoping you would be there. But I'll show them to you real quick. A few that I have here. There's an 87. I want to put all these in air tights. There's an 86. I'll show them again for you, Amy. And this is the one that I like right here. This 84. This one has some some nice toning that's starting. Look at the toning that has. I like that starting out, but there was one of these that I accidentally put my finger. It might have been this one. I put my finger through the plastic. That's why I got to get them in. Here's another 84. I'm missing a few years and they're not all here. Um, Let's see. Eagles, Eagles. Here's another one. Here's another prospector. What year is that one? I think that one's an 85. 85. Yeah, there's another one. I'll have to put him right here. I think there's another one underneath him. Let's see. Read honest toning. Real honest toning. Yes, real honest toning. Absolutely. I have a few here that they're not purposely toned, but I had them on a wooden display piece outside, such as like this Christmas round that I have. And I had it on the display, a wooden display that was stained, and the pieces that I had on that, and this was one of them, and I had to clean that one up. So it used to be really shiny. It's not anymore, but it was like it's like somebody put varnish on it, and this is my Darth Vader. I did use some copper, Wright's copper cleaner, and I cleaned it up. It's mine, so it looked ugly. It looked really nasty. Didn't have natural toning. It was because somehow it was picking up the varnish, and the varnish was sticking to it on the silver. So I did use some silver cleaner on that to clean it up. Here's a copper prospector. Painted one. I showed that yesterday. That's copper 999. It's not the same as these prospectors, but So I have quite a few more prospectors, but not out here. I wish I had them to show you. Yeah, the Darth Vader is rather cool. He is cool looking. Yeah. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, he is cool looking. Yeah, he is real nice. That's a coin. Not around because it has a date. Unlike this one, this is not a coin. This is a round. It's a Christmas round. 1 ounce of 999 fine silver. And the same thing is like this one. That's a round. It's 1 ounce of fine silver, commemorating 1776. Painted crossover looks like Michael Jackson. Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at that. You know what? Now that you mentioned it, it kind of does. The way I look at it through my camera, it almost looks like it's a werewolf. Made Michael Jackson the werewolf theme there. You remember? Remember that video? Thriller? Is that what it was? Thriller? Yeah, it's copper, Amy. That's copper. It's I was watching My Silver Journey. I'm trying to think of his name. I got it from him. I forget the guy's name. I've subscribed to him, and he subscribed to me. I can't remember his name. But yeah, I got that and a few other pieces that were copper from him. Um, like this one. I think this one's awesome. Oops, in focus. Ship coin. And I got a few other ones. A few other different types of ones that are just regular from him as well. That are not painted. I already got some of these. Libertad painted on one side and they're not on the other one. Boy, I just been gabbing right along. I didn't even realize it's 12:30. I've been on an hour now. I wonder if Mrs. Tebert's done work. I'm not sure. She might be. She might not be. What else? Some other ones. I think this is a dragon, if I remember right. A copper round. Celtic dragon, I think it is. Celtic lore. What is that one? Wolf. See? See, collector? Oh! Nickname used to be White Fang. Look at the cat. Yeah, they're awesome. Yep, just did 5-day short series on some adorable cubs. Awesome. Awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. And he subscribed to you. Did he leave you a comment and tell you T-Bird sent you? I hope he did. Like I said, I I I I'm watching the videos. I'm not going to participate in it because I love what I have, and I have what I want, and I want to be able to see somebody else. I want to see somebody get that. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I'd be more than glad and love to participate in that hunt, and I hope whoever is here has subscribed to you and do participate in that hunt. It's an awesome hunt. You're doing an awesome thing. It is very, very great of you to do that for the community. But I'm happy with what I have. Um, I just would rather see. I don't want to take that chance away from somebody else possibly being able to win that. And I'm not going to say what it is. You have to go to collectors and you have to go check her page out and look at her hunt. Check out her videos. It's going to be awesome. It's epic. Oh, yeah, it is. Artistrian, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're doing sticker packs? Yeah. Yeah, you said you were in live goodies. Ooh. Sticker packs and live goodies. Yeah, you were saying that a friend of yours, I'm not going to say a name, you said a friend of yours was going to be sending you some stuff, some stickers that you had done up, that she had done up for you. Yeah, that'll be awesome. That'll be awesome. I'd really enjoy to get one from you. I think you already had planned on sending me some of the new stuff. And thank you very much. I appreciate you. Hey Zed. Zed, what's going on? Good evening. Wow. Wow, are you up all day like I am? Yes. Ghost Nancy is collaborating in the hunt. Absolutely. Good to see you, Zed. Very nice of you to stop by. That's so awesome. That is so awesome. Oh, I need to put my Star Trek. Where did I put my Star Trek? Oh no. Where did I put them? Oh, put them over here. Make sure to put them away. I don't like leaving them out. Yeah, I don't even know this. Let's see. I didn't show the certificate of authenticity. I don't even know how many of those that were made. They were made. Now let's take a look at this. It's been a while. It's been a day or two, or 3 or 4. I've looked at that. 2060 25 silver coin Star Trek with treble and tribbles. I wonder if it has a number. I don't know how many they made of them. I forget. Hmm. I don't. Oh, wait. Was there a mintage? No, that's just a number. Hmm. That's in French. Yeah, I'll have to look in. I have to research that. There must have been a mintage on those. I don't see it offhand unless I'm missing it somewhere. Hmm. I'll have to look at that. There's got to be a mintage on them. Maybe they just mass produced them. I don't know. I liked it and I wanted to get it because it was Star Trek. I grew up with Star Trek. I Dream of Jeannie, Gilligan's Island. A lot of you probably remember all those shows. I'm just looking at it in my magnifying glass, seeing if there's anything on the box. find anything, I'll be sure to do a little post on it. But right now, I don't see a mintage on them. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Oh, all right. One more time. This does have a mintage, and I only opened one of them. I got two of them from Spectres. One's mine, one's Mrs. T-Bird's. I know you're on that live, but I didn't take it out to show you. Let me show you this awesome coin. And it is a coin. And this does have a mintage on it. There's only, I think, 990,000 of them made. Country from Fuji. Date of issue, 2024. $2 face value. 1 troy ounce, 999 silver. It's proof. Serial number 51. Edition of 1,000 Spectres. Check this out, collector. Woo! Check that out. You know what? You look back in some of my old lives. I own that jukebox. It's out in my living room. I have the real life version of that jukebox. And I got these coins because I've got the jukebox. I think, you can't see it. The serial number is on here. I think if I remember right, it's on the bottom. Somewhere. Where was it? I gotta take out my old man magnifying glass here. Yes, it is there. It is there. It is there. If I can get it zoomed in enough to where you can see it. There, I think you can see it. 0051 of 1,000. Just so I could share that with you, collector. Yep. There we go. I'm going to put that back away. Oh, yeah. Well, that's awesome piece. Hey, Mrs. T-Bird. How you doing? Just getting done. She's just going to work. She's going into the next room. But there's the other one that I haven't opened. I don't know if that was number 50 or if it's 52. I don't know. But I'm going to keep it sealed. I don't want to open it. Yeah, it is cool that I got the jukebox. It is really cool. But anyways, everyone, Kim's here. Yeah, I think she's running bathwater right now. She just went into the master bathroom, and I can hear the garden tub going. So I'm gonna head out, say goodbye to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out with me. I didn't plan on going this long, but thank you so much, and I'm glad you were out here to see some of the stuff that I have going on here on the table. The big table of T-Bird. Woo. Everybody knows bird's the word. Yeah, there's my dragons up there holding some silver dragons. Gonna turn the lights out. Say goodnight. Vegas Stacker. Woo! The table of tea. You got it, brother. OC Stacker. There he is. Where you been, brother? I was waiting for you to stop by. I was talking about you earlier. Yours must have been burning. Yours must have been burning. Yeah, I'm just getting ready to head out, OC. Mrs. T-Bird just finished work, and I want to go spend some time. Oh, you were here. You just popped out. Yeah, you were waiting for the countdown. That's what he was doing. Awesome. Good to see you, member. Member OC Stacker, T-Bird. Yeah, I know you're busy. We all are. Thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. Take care, my brothers and sisters. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you guys coming in here. Thank you. Thank you, Vegas. Appreciate you, brother. I'll catch you out there probably this Saturday. I'll check you out. You know I will. I'll be there when I can. Alrighty. T-Bird out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you, Vegas. Good night, Al. Take care. Woo! T-Bird out.